iRobot files for bankruptcy and sale. So if you don't know iRobot, they're the makers of the cute little pucks called Roombas that go about around your house and pick up cat hair and messes and everything else. Everyone's seen these by now, Jason. I don't have to give a deep explanation of Roombas. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people understand. They've seen them at other people's houses. They've seen cats jumping on top of them in TikTok videos.
Running away from them.
They were the leader in this category. Yeah.
Yes, they were the leader in the category. And if you go back in time to 2022, December of that year, Amazon announced it's going to buy iRobot for $1.7 billion. And then by January of 2024, the deal was canceled because the company said that the deal had, quote, no path to regulatory approval in the European Union. Yeah. Fast forward another year and a half, and now it's bankrupt, and the assets of the company will become they'll be owned by the Shenzhen Paisia robotics company.
Yeah, and Lina Khan opposed this as well. She issued a second request for more details on it. She basically iced the deal. And this is why the academics with no experience like Lina Khan going in with novel ideas of how to protect against future competition was a huge mistake for 4 years and throttled competition in the United States as opposed to protecting it. The only people who would have won in this situation were the employees, the investors, and consumers. Everybody would have won. Why? Amazon would have done what they did with Ring. My friend Jamie Siminoff sold his company to Amazon. My understanding is Amazon has made that company absurdly successful, just like YouTube is absurdly successful under Google. If they had blocked the YouTube deal, with Google, YouTube would have went away. They could not fight, even with Sequoia behind them and other venture capitalists. They couldn't afford the legal battles they were under, the lawsuits with Viacom, et cetera. So just another example of we should allow the classic antitrust rules are fine. Just look at it through the lens of consumers. Are consumers going to benefit? Yes or no? Are prices going to go down or up? In this case, Amazon has a history of lowering prices and investing in products. What happened here? You don't allow the company to get acquired, and the Chinese manufacturer in Shenzhen who built it for them, who was just the contract manufacturer, not the IP, they now own it. It's absolutely absurd, disgraziat across the board, and now we're seeing, correctly, under the Trump administration, more M&A. You have to have single and double M&A like this in order to make venture work, in order for the employees not to get screwed, and in order for America to excel. Not every company is going to be a large, independent vacuum robot company. It's going to be part of something bigger, and that's okay.
It was public, though, before Amazon went to buy it. So it wasn't a startup per se, but yeah, I struggle to disagree.
It was a low single billion-dollar company. I mean, it was a nothing burger in terms of Amazon's revenue. Amazon buying Whole Foods. Has that limited people's choice, or has it increased their choice? It's increased their choice. You can now get Whole Foods delivered. You couldn't previously get it delivered.
I have a lot of thoughts about Whole Foods after going there yesterday, and but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, if they screw up the product, fine. Then that opens up another competitor like Erewhon to come out, right? So, if Whole Foods, became too blue collar and too accessible, and they lost a little bit of the magic, okay. Erewhon steals their crown. Building out your team is one of the most crucial things you have to get right in your startup, and finding the right developers is particularly important, but now there's Lemon.io. They're going to save you time, money, and headaches by doing all the time-consuming legwork for you. They've got an experienced lineup of pre-vetted developers working for competitive rates. Just 1% of applicants are accepted into Lemon's elite program, and they're not just out there finding this great talent, they're also working with you to integrate these new members into your team. Plus, if it's not a good fit, hey, and sometimes things don't work out, Lemon will hook you up with a new developer ASAP. I've seen startups go from just pretty good to amazing after filling out their teams with developers from Lemon.io. Go to lemon.io/twist and find your perfect developer or technical team in 48 hours or less. Plus, Twist listeners get 15% off their first 4 weeks. That's lemon.io/twist. LEMON.io/twist.